Hi, Naomi Suzanne from Naomi's Home Health. What are symptoms and why do we get them? Now, this might sound really silly or really obvious, but it actually isn't to a lot of people. So, symptoms are really just our body telling us that there's something going on. Even a headache, something as little as a headache, is a symptom in your body. And it's your body saying to you, excuse me, I have a problem here, and it's giving you a little warning signal to say you need to address something. So look at people like us that are on or have been on medication. We might be on the medication and we find out that our blood tests are coming back normal and we're within the normal range, but we're still getting symptoms. It means that there's still something wrong. It doesn't mean that it's in your head. It doesn't mean that you're making it up. It means there's still something wrong because it means the medication's not working. It means that, yes, your blood results are coming back normal, but you are not normal. And that's as plain as I can put it. And it means you still need to address something. Medication isn't going to address the symptoms. You may ease your symptoms for a while with some medication, but all you're doing is masking the problem. So I'm not saying go off medication. I'm saying stick with your medication, but also listen to your body. Listen to what it's telling you. So I get a lot of people who, we talk about gluten-free, for example, and people say to me, but I love bread. And I say, well, how does it make you feel? Oh, well, I don't know if it really makes a difference. Oh, I do get a little bit bloated, but that's okay. It's not really. It's your body saying, I don't like it. Please don't have it. And what happens in our body is we get like a little signal. So it's your body going, hello, hello, knock, knock, like it's just giving you a little signal. It's like something's kind of wrong here. And then it gives you another signal and it's getting a bit louder and it's tapping on you and it's like, you're not listening to me. And then you get something else wrong with you and it's louder and louder and it's constantly telling you, hey, you're not listening. And you've got 3 symptoms, 4 symptoms, 5, and you keep ignoring them. Just because they're little symptoms doesn't mean it's not a big problem in the end, or it's not going to eventuate into a big problem. So symptoms are your body's way of saying, listen to me. So you might not understand why you get the headache or you get the bloating or you get a sore foot or pain in any places. Pain can be related to food. It can be related to a vitamin deficiency. It can be related to an injury, stress, emotional issue, mental health. It can be related to a lot of things. It is your job and your job only to find out what it is. And, when we take a medication, whether it be a paracetamol, if we have a headache, we take a paracetamol, we're ignoring what that headache is for. It relieves the pain in the moment, but we haven't addressed why we have the headache. So this is what medication does. It doesn't address why we have the problem. So it is up to you to address the symptom. So it does sound like, we want to put our health into the hands of a doctor because we think they know better. And they do know a lot of stuff technically. They know a lot about the body, but they don't know as much as we do about our body. So we know when we eat something and it doesn't make us feel great. Or we know when we drink that coffee and an hour later it's, we're running to the toilet or we're getting jittery or we're getting anxiety. That's your body saying, I do not like coffee. So these are things to be really, really aware of. And it sounds so logical. And it is logical, but it's not at the same time because we all, and I am hugely guilty of this, ignoring the symptoms, because I was a person who, things would happen, I go, I'll be right. Just keep power through, push through. Everything is, you're a strong person if you just keep going, and it's not actually the case. The best people address problems, and we should address what's going on inside us before we address anything. So a symptom Regardless of how little or big it is or how many you have, it is your body's way of saying, listen to me. And it is up to you to listen to your body and learn what it is that's causing that. Because, you know, something, like I said, as simple as a headache can be many reasons. You could be dehydrated, tired, stressed, tension. It can be so many reasons why you have a headache. A disc in your neck is out, a nerve issue. So take a step back and think, okay, have I had enough water today? Yes, I have. But I haven't had a lot of fresh food in the last few days. I haven't had much fruit, haven't had a lot of raw vegetables. I could be a little bit dehydrated. I didn't get any sleep last night. Look at those things, address them and work on them, because that is what a symptom is. A symptom is your body screaming at you. It might just be telling you really quietly, and it can end up screaming, and you do not want to get to the point where it is screaming at you and it's shutting down. It's just saying, look, you're not listening, so I'm going to stop. I need to stop. So address the issue as soon as you can. Research, ask people, think about it. Think about what you've eaten, think about what you've done, all of the things, physically, emotionally, mentally. Think of all of those things when you are trying to understand what's going on in your body. But it is important for you to understand, because a medication is not going to fix it. It's going to mask it. It doesn't get to the root cause. It fixes it. Medication are for symptoms to stop. It's for your body to stop telling you what's going on, really. It's still happening underneath. It's the volcano effect. It's my favorite thing. It's my favorite analogy. It's bubbling under here. It's going, you know, starting just to bubble a little bit, and it's getting hotter, and it's bubbling up, and it's really starting to get warmer, and it's coming up to here, and you're ignoring it, and you're not going to take the top off. You're not listening. You know that there's a volcano there, and you know it can erupt at any time, but you keep going. You keep building houses around it. You keep doing whatever it is you do around that volcano until it explodes. And then you go, oh my God, why did this happen to me? It was telling you the whole time. It was there the whole time. So be very wary of any symptom, anything going on in your body. If something's happening, there's a reason behind it, and look into it as much as you can and start to work on things that are going to get to the root cause, not stop this. You know, you can use things to stop the symptom, but at the same time, you know, you want to ease your pain, but at the same time, you want to work out why that pain is happening. I hope that has made sense. If it has made sense, drop it in the comments. Say, yes, I too have ignored the volcano erupting under me, or, you know, I love to address my symptoms, or I totally believe what you're saying. Drop it in the comments and let me know. Give me some feedback.